Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Ritual Flow. My name is Jessica. I read cards, charts, and energy, and for today's reading, we are doing a career money reading for the sign of Aquarius. If you are an Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or Midheaven, there may be some messages in here for you. This is a general reading though, so not everything is going to resonate with everyone. And just take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Maybe there's another reading that is for you. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever you're seeing it is when you're meant to receive these messages. All right, let's get into it. So, Spirit, please allow me to tap in with my Aquarius people. What's going on with their career, their work, their money, their financial mindset. Whatever they need to know related to this area of their life. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Get one more. Oh, okay. All right, we've got the Fool at the bottom. Okay, so Aquarius, you have been making some plans about your career, about your money, looking out into the world. You've had a decision to make. It looks like something about this decision involves not just your work and your money, but your love life to some degree as well. So it looks like to me you were planning for a partnership and making decision within that plan to pursue a new job, a new career, a new financial opportunity of some kind. Maybe developing new skills. But something about that proved difficult. Something was not as clear as it needed to be. Maybe you didn't have all the information that you needed to make this decision. Maybe something about this endeavor wasn't as successful as it could have been. Maybe you didn't necessarily make the right decision or fully the right decision when it comes to this. Because you are experiencing some emotional pain here. I'm hearing maybe you thought that pursuing this financial endeavor was going to be enough to keep love in your life. And that's what you weren't clear on. I'm looking at this man here making this decision with his two wands. He's holding on to one of them and the world in the other hand. And there's this other wand that's like strapped down behind him that he's sort of ignoring. Oh, I feel like something like this that I'm picking up on may have been in your love reading last week as well, Aquarius. If I'm not confusing that with someone else. You may want to go check that out. But I'm feeling this split. Like this man over here is focused on the financial, on the money side of things. And some of the passion, the love is getting left out behind, is being restricted a bit. This man's holding the world kind of like this man is holding the pinnacle. And so I feel like that making that decision to rely solely on the financial element there is part of what contributed to your lack of clarity, to the loss, the heartbreak of some kind, separation that you've been experiencing. You are deceiving yourself in some way regarding this. You feel like you've been betrayed by this person who wasn't just all about your coin there. And you're realizing now, with all this pain that you're feeling, how much you needed to focus on the love as well. And that maybe you would have made a different decision and had more clarity if you had been not just focused on your pinnacle, focused on your money, but also focusing on the love or lack thereof in this relevant relationship. You want to have feelings of love. I'm hearing you want to have them handed to you. That maybe you would feel differently about the way you're handling your money if someone was willing to offer love in this overflowing way. But that's not what happened. And now you're going through some changes. They're painful and maybe you don't like it, but they're necessary. I'm hearing some of you are having a little more difficulty feeling passionate about the work you're doing when you're not seeing it as a pathway to building for this love. But I'm hearing that you need to feel passionate about your work on your own and your love on its own. That, I mean, I feel like this is a little obvious, but I also feel like someone is needing to hear this, that you can't buy love with money. Not really. Not the kind of love that you want, that's desirable. And I don't think that's what you were consciously trying to do. I think that's what was coming through in the underlying energy of where you were placing your focus. And that's where things got a little muddled, a little unclear. And so something was coming across energetically with your focus being placed there, that was the key to having this love that has now been lost. But, you do still have this financial situation that you've chosen, that you've built. You are self-sufficient on your own because you went down that path. You thought it was leading to a sort of love, a sort of partnership, but ultimately it really just led you to a place of personal abundance. Something about this situation. Oh, this just came through. You were just thinking of yourself here. That was part of your deception. That you had convinced yourself that you were pursuing this career goal, this financial avenue, on the basis of supporting a partner. But that's where you were unclear. In reality, at the heart of it, you were really just doing it to protect yourself. And that is what you achieved. You have the money, you have the financial independence, but you don't have this relationship anymore. You have built a scenario in which you can love and appreciate yourself and everything that you've built for yourself. But something about your mindset is not allowing you, or has not put you in a place where you are sharing that with someone else. And that's something that needs to change. You are needing a change of mindset. To take a leap of faith, to focus a little less on yourself, a little less on the financial aspect of things, to give yourself a little freedom in that respect in order to open up your heart to new possibilities. I think whoever you had in mind with this scenario that you were trying to build where there was this loss, that they've seen this energy and that's out of the question now. And I feel like that's okay. That's okay. This was part of a journey and it wasn't meant to be like that anyway. This was a necessary transition for you to build your own financial wealth so that you are in a comfortable place to move forward, to open yourself up to new thoughts, new feelings. That you've not allowed yourself to interact with in this previous situation. There is a potential that you could find someone else and sort of repeat this cycle of only thinking about yourself when it comes to your money. But Spirit is letting you know that that's the mindset that got you into this heartbreak, and that that's the mindset that you need to move on from. That you're going to be alone with your love, with your passion, with your thoughts, if you stay in that mind, and your money, if you stay in that mindset. And you want something more, but you will have to do something new, something different with regards to that perspective in order to achieve that, to receive that. Let's see what else is here in the oracle. Have focus. Interesting. Yeah. Your your focus has not necessarily been where it needs to be to fulfill all of the goals that you're trying to fulfill. Placing your focus strictly on your financial endeavors has, gotten you a certain level of abundance financially, but that's not all you were looking at. Okay, we had nature spirits come out. Oh, there's two there. We also had time and divine masculine. And affluence at the bottom. So I'm hearing that to feel this level of affluence, to feel strong in your masculine power, regardless of how you identify gender-wise, we all have a masculine and feminine element within us. And in order for you to feel the strength and power and level of achievement that you're desiring, yes, the money piece was important, but there's more to it than that. In order for you to feel whole and complete and truly standing in your power, feeling the full effects of your abundance, you have to give some attention, some focus to the other side of things as well. I'm seeing this is time. It may take some time for you to work this out, to bring it into balance, to have this shift in perspective. How long? I don't know. But I'm also seeing there's the sun and the moon here. This is like a balance between the masculine and feminine that you're needing. These nature spirits here. That's calling like feminine energy. You need to get out into nature, get out of your office, get out into nature and connect with some feminine elements to bring about some balance. That's going to put you in a healthier perspective with your masculine energy by connecting more deeply with your feminine energy. And connecting with some of the feminine parts here is going to expand those feelings of love, expand the feeling of partnership and sharing, and like the balance of focus that you're needing, so that next time you are in a partnership, it's not a repetition of what happened here. It's actually a transition to something more balanced, to something even more abundant feeling than what you achieved. Because I'm seeing here, you only achieved the financial, the material half of it. The love, the ethereal, the feminine half of it is something that is still lacking, but very important to you. Let's see what the other oracle has. Let's do one more. Okay. All right. So we had happy news. Ask for what you want. Gratitude. And prosperity was at the bottom. So this is speaking to me around this heavy focus on the financial and the material that you've been in. I'm hearing that can also take a form of just like really having an over focus, like an over consciousness about spending, like worrying and nitpicking about money spent. Maybe that was a source of contention as well in this relationship. But needing to focus and appreciate, have gratitude for what you've been able to build financially. To see it as something abundant, to see it as a blessing, as something that brings happy news, instead of treating it like something, like I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles in my mind, the man holding the little pinnacle like close to his heart, that's a sort of energy that you've been embodying. And holding that tightly onto your money has been keeping you in a sort of mindset of lack. That's sort of helped create this separation between the masculine and feminine, the separation between you and this person. because you feeling like you've got this money, but if you don't hold on to it tightly, it's not enough. But I'm getting the impression that it's more than enough, but you have to treat it like enough. You have to be grateful for it, and it will really feel as abundant as you need it to. And that will expand to these other areas of your life as well. Yeah, that's a big one. That taking that perspective towards money, that you just have to like hold on to it to keep it now that you've got it, is creating a feeling of lack. And that's why you're not feeling abundant in other areas, like with regards to love. So in order to have everything that you want, you have to make it clear to the universe that that's what you want. That you want more, that you want love, that you want to feel safe and comfortable with your money, and act as if you already are. That's how you're going to achieve the level of prosperity that's going to feel more comfortable, more attuned, more balanced to you. That's when you're truly going to feel happy. As long as you are staying in a mindset that money has to be held on to so desperately, that's going to hold you back from achieving a level up in your abundance. You have to truly believe that what you want, the level of abundance, the level of prosperity that you want, is available. That it's not something that you have to like scrape and scrounge for. That in fact, it's already yours if you believe that you have it and are grateful for having it, instead of seeing it as something out in the distance. Something that you're still looking for out into the future when it's right behind you in that Two of Wands. Yeah. So, thank you for letting me read for you today, Aquarius. If this resonated, please give it a like. Comment down below. Tell me a little bit about your situation. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you at your reading next week. Bye.